Hi, this video is in response to the video titled Religion is a Virus by Atheists at Large in Chicago. I want to start off by saying that it was a very nice psychoanalysis of what is going on in the mind of us faithers, but there's only one problem with that. The very same theory can be applied to atheists, and I'll explain why. Atheism, by its definition, unfortunately, many of you, it is a religion. It is a set of beliefs in direct opposition, though, to most of the other religions in the world, especially those that are monotheistic. You look up the definition, we can argue about it, but you pretty much fit the definition of a religion. You're just a religion without a God or gods. And really what you've done is your God is empiricism, and sometimes rationalism. Your disciples or prophets are the senses, and your doctrine is the scientific method. And another common theme I've seen among the different atheist videos I've seen here on YouTube and speaking with atheists in real life is you try to own the corner on reasoning and logic. But there's a problem with that. Since we can't prove God to you, you have the same problem with disproving Him. You can't. And this is what confuses me about atheists. And maybe you can help clear this up for me, because I'm not seeing it. Since we can't prove God to you, and you can't disprove God or the God's existence, then why do you assume, or why do you state and believe that there is no God at all, or gods? It doesn't seem very logical to me that you would come to that conclusion. So really, in essence, what I'm saying is, with that critical thinking and the lack of proof or disproof, really atheism shouldn't exist. You should all really be agnostics. You can't prove one way or the other. But you're not all agnostics. You have stated that there is no God without proving that. And that's where your faith is. Without proof or disproof, if you choose to believe in something, then that's a type of faith. In your video, you threw up the text that mentioned criticizing or stating that Christians and Muslims are engaged in an exercise in futility. You're in the same trap with your version of faith and with your inability to disprove God's existence. You also stated that in that text that you threw up on the video, in the middle of the video, faith replaces the truth of mankind. You've done the same thing with taking on the belief that there is no God in lieu of or in the absence of proof or disproof. You also mentioned one of the possible reasons for us faithers and what's going on in our psychic to keep this going. You mentioned self-preservation. Again, that applies to you and your religion. And if religions are a virus, then you're one of us. Welcome to the family.